Look, it's happened to all of us. You're minding your own business, playing your game, and suddenly you get tricked, fooled, bamboozled.
You've been bamboozled!
No! This is the best game ever!
But you and I, we're average players. When the pros get duped, that's another story entirely. Which is why today we want to run down our top 10 favorite moments where the pros got tricked. But before we get into that, I want to make sure to tell you guys about the Don't At Me and Story of podcasts. They're out now and you can find them wherever you download great podcasts. Anyway, let's get into it. These are the top 10 bamboozles in esports. There are several ways that you can be bamboozled in CSGO, but one of the worst is getting tricked by a creative fake flash.
Nitro does have a Molotov and another smoke, so it could be really rough for Simple to actually get through this. He's going to throw the AWP in. Oh my god! Simple, what is happening?
What even is that?
That's why number 10 on our list isn't one particular moment, but an homage to the many times we've seen pros get absolutely bamboozled by the different things thrown their way.
One more player close on the site. Yam needs to take down JKS. He's got time. Oh, what? The AWP gets thrown. JKS going for the simple play, throws his AWP away, goes for the pistol, and wins the round.
Or just thought, what the fuck, when facing an enemy head on.
Tyloo, they're going to need to get this first kill here. Bomb's already been blown forward with no reason other than maybe a distraction. It does work out. They get control of the map somehow. Tyloo, did they just throw the bomb to bait out FaZe Clan or something? I have no idea.
It's 100% to like make Kerrigan think like, what the hell is going on?
Coming in at number 9 is one of the most innovative plays that professional Overwatch has ever seen. If you don't know about Meta Athena's May wall flank on Dorado that surprised Lunatic High and left viewers at home with their jaws dropped, well, you will now.
That's the plan, no? Whoa, whoa.
Okay, this is going to be a long flank, actually.
Very long. The payload is not over there.
It's okay, they're going to try and take the high ground. Oh, yeah. They're going to boost on top of the high ground?
What is this? What is this?
I love you, Meta Athena.
Meta Athena coming down. Lunatic High has no idea they're coming from this angle.
Well, they don't. They back up, though. They had a hunch that something was going on. Oops, they get walled off during the Reinhardt charge, though.
Scramble time. Lunatic High trying to hold. Nano boost on both Reinhardts. Libero firing away with those right clicks. And they find themselves in the defensive. Meta Athena getting the kills they need.
That is actually brilliant. You know, I mean, just fantastic use. So Meta Athena had a couple of tricks going for them there, and one of them works.
This is
the Saya player, insane. He manages to reposition.
How do you find this?
Now, it isn't uncommon to see players getting boosted to higher ground with May's wall, but this was the first time it was ever used as a strategic flank to get behind enemy lines and wipe them out entirely. Needless to say, Lunatic High did not see it coming. Our list just wouldn't be complete without CLG's Peek-A-Boo play from the 2016 NALCS Spring Semifinals, which is why it's coming in at number 8. With the series tied up at 2 games apiece, both teams found themselves in a winner-takes-all scenario. So after a close team fight that saw CLG come out on top, Darshan and Huynh casted a cheeky double teleport down mid lane that not only fooled the enemy, but also the casters. The result? A surprise that ultimately won them the series.
He can do some big damage. Eyes on him in these fights for sure.
And Piglet is definitely in hypercarry mode right now, but Darshan wants to kill him.
That's a little ambitious.
Oh, the double TP!
It's two of them, the double TP! He only thought it was one. He had to have only thought it was one TP, and he could exit that with a caliber net.
It is nearly impossible to tell when two people are coming in on the same ward. You get to see the
wow.
It lights up for like a fraction of a second, and I do not know a person on this earth who can read that live.
I think it is impossible.
At the RLCS Season 3 Grand Finals, NRG met tournament favorites Flipside Tactics in the upper bracket semifinals for what was supposed to be a one-sided match. But it was there that Garret G pulled off one of the greatest plays in the game's history, as he bamboozled the hell out of both defenders to strut down the pitch for an easy goal.
Arbiter wraps it around, Garret G moves up, the screen plays, they pull
Oh,
out the DRS!
the demolition! It's a 3-goal game! He baited them so hard for this! The play had been so fast-paced, he just stopped Marky and Greasy missing that, and Cooks are getting demolished. All of Flipside removed off the pitch, NRG 3-0.
Similar to number 10, our number 6 entry cannot be boiled down to a single moment, but rather it's the many times we've seen CSGO players get bamboozled by a fake bomb plant. With strategy and 200 IQ plays being a fundamental part of the game, it's moments like these that make watching CSGO just so damn entertaining. Don't believe us? Just take a look for yourself.
And now the run boost is, yeah, it works kind of. MBK gets propelled forward into merely the loving arms of Kiyoshima, but there we have it. Can at least drag it a little bit further than wanted, and this is all just a clever ruse. This is a gorgeous ruse as well. Look at this, the bomb's going to be planted. Happy's now in a great position. They've got to hear this. They've got to hear this.
Kenny just wants to stay alive now. This is actually kind of sick.
They still don't know it's A. They have no idea it's A.
If they got that kill, that would have been it. That would have been enough to win the round.
When do they realise? They still haven't realised. As if this is happening. And they don't have much time left either. If Happy can slow them down or do anything. What are you doing? Rain, what are you doing? What are you doing? Happy gets 3! That's the most disastrous round I have ever seen for someone to lose.
And that's a problem, because here comes the push into the B-bomb site, and there goes the rotation, but the bomb's going to be alone on the A site, and so X7's going to, well, I mean, if you just win the round here, that's great. Looks like Az has got a lot of work on his hands, but he's been delivering so far. He's going to pick off one, and now they're going to realize...
It's a trap! Matchmaking strats at the major. Can you believe it? They've been sold a dummy, they've been sold a fake, it's a cheap knockoff. The bomb's on the A bomb site, the pistol is with Ents.
There's no doubt that you need to have a big brain to play Dota 2 at the highest level, which is exactly why Miracle's Great Escape had to make an appearance on this list, as he evades Alliance in more ways than one. When Limp caught Miracle teleporting away with just a sliver of health left, his death appeared to be a foregone conclusion. But Miracle had other plans. Using Manta Illusion, Miracle cloned himself as he disappeared into the tree line before blinking away in milliseconds, just before Warlock's ultimate landed. And oh yeah, he also killed the courier for good measure. What a god.
It's keeping Matsumba Man alive. Limp can't quite seal the deal. He'll turn towards Miracle, but Miracle's able to blink out.
Oh, he missed because of the evasion. He actually missed Miracle with that auto attack, but Miracle might actually get caught anyway. The right clicks, Limp's gonna get him.
What's the Manta though, Miracle?
Oh, he's trying to dodge him out with the illusion.
Oh, shot he cup. Oh, wait.
Oh my god. The illusion bait. No. His TP's down. And he's gonna get the courier.
Oh, what?
What is happening? Another relocating in to try to heal him up. He doesn't have boots to travel up, but GH
I can't
healing him.
Believe what we
oh
just
my
saw.
god.
Oh
my god. That was...
Oh. Okay. I mean, you can't write that stuff any better, really. That's how the cookie crumbles. In the world of Miracle.
Alright, before you leave a comment, yes, we're gonna show you the Olaf boost again, and yes, we made our interns pull it up for the millionth time.
Are you kidding me?
But look, there's just no denying that the Boostmeister's play is one of the most shocking things ever witnessed in CSGO. And by now, you know the story. After getting stomped by LDLC in the first half of the game, Fnatic decided to pull out a last-ditch boost strategy that turned their enemies into sitting ducks in a winner-take-all, do-or-die scenario.
Pretty standard gamer though. Do they have a weird boost going on currently? Yes,
Look at this boost.
Oh my god.
This is beautiful.
He can look over to the restrooms as well. He sees them down there. Straight headshot. They have no idea. Smith's looking confused and dazed, and there's going to be a follow-up headshot on Olofmeister. LDLC, they just lost the round to it, and they still are not sure. They're just getting fired at. They're going down. No, I think he's just jumping. There it is. Olofmeister. He's raining down death from above.
Round after round, the boost worked to a T. And though it was deemed illegal after the matter, the Olaf boost will forever be a staple in esports history and theScore Esports top 10 lists. Taking the number 3 spot on our list is a 2000 IQ team play for the ages, a play that'll go down as one of the best in esports history. It's the LA Gladiators surprising everyone on day 1 of the first ever OWL playoffs. So just sit back, relax, and let Uber take you through this play's genius.
Look, Silk Thread on the Zagi here. I feel like more recently we're not asking what Silk Thread can do anymore, we're kind of asking what he can't. So many different heroes that he can sort of bring out. His Hazard was very effective. Okay, I like this for the Gladiators. This is cute. They're gonna try and circle around. The Spitfire, want to interrupt this a little bit here. Where are you going? Where are you? Oh, the high ground. Yeah. Oh, this is so nasty. Shulpur's chilling in small. So he's waiting here. He can sort of walk out. What did he try to do?
I think he's going to either switch to Widowmaker
I'm gonna call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh, makes me happy, and Sean Paul switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time. Closer drops down, and it's a day at the shooting range for Lane Roberts. The Canadian superstar unloads on the Spitfire, and they get completely smashed. Sometimes, Matt, the best laid plans fail, but not this one. Big flank from the Gladiators, and they let loose the Widow at just the right time.
At MLG Dallas 2011, we were treated to one of the most infamous moments in StarCraft history. That's right, we're talking about Huck's masterful plan that fooled the hell out of his biggest rival at the time, Idra. After seeing a massive army of Void Rays at Huck's command, Idra prematurely quit the game, thinking that he just had no chance of beating Huck.
Now out on the field, and it looks like there's some Zerglings doing a counterattack in the main. The Void Rays, all hallucinations, doing absolutely no damage whatsoever. There's the blink up onto the high ground, just trying to distract Idra. Those hallucinated Void Rays almost fully charged, Wheat. And Idra left the game. Oh my goodness, Idra.
The Void Rays weren't real. They were hallucinations. And after the fact, Huck made sure that Idra knew they were fake.
When I first played Brood War, someone said, wouldn't it be funny if you hallucinated a bunch of carriers and your opponent just left? That is what we just saw here at MLG.
Topping off our list is a devious little play from No Tidehunter that lured EG into a death trap. During the Dota 2 DreamHack Winter Grand Finals, Admiral Bulldog sacrificed his life in the Roche Pit to replicate a failed kill, baiting EG towards him for a bamboozle that left everyone speechless.
If you're looking to pull, if you're looking to do anything else, you've got to keep your eyes open for that one. And, wow. Admiral Bulldog given a freebie.
And here we go. Game is on. The bait is laying.
There's a small blood patch where Admiral Bulldog
It's a trap.
used to be. And it is. It is actually a trap because they came to check for it. Now the stun. It goes down on Melt. They're going to bring it down. Oh, mind games. Now on the beaters. The Swedes. They pull something out of the bag. And beaters is going to go down as well. Oh,
No Tidehunter! What a start. What a strategy coming out from Eternal Envy. The Prophet bait. He doesn't loot any gold, anything, by suiciding to Rosen. It's a pure bait. He spent all his gold on starting item, and No Tidehunter just come right out, get 2 kills right off the bat.
No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that in the history of Dota.
Alright guys, that's our list. You think we got bamboozled and missed something? Well, make sure to let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, we'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring that notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit up our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages.